Hi there, my name's Aline, and I'm here to change the oil on a 2005 Road King Classic, and that's the just a regular oil change, nothing too big. I'm using a Mobile 20W50, and then I've got some thread seal here as well for one of the plugs. What I've done already is I've taken the plugs out, drained the oil, and put the plugs back in. One plug being here, the main front on the left, and the other one being right here on the bottom on the right. So when you take a look at it, this is the gearbox or the shifter gear, and then this here is the larger oil drain plug here. So when you take these out, look for any oil, metal shavings, and just clean up, take a look at it, make sure it's all nice and set. Tighten them in by hand first, and then just do a nice little snug tight on it with the wrench. Otherwise, don't do it too aggressively, otherwise you'll end up compromising the rubber gasket on that ring on that plug. So I'm just about ready to put the oil in, but I got to do a quick oil filter insert. So what I'm going to do is I took the old one out. I've got the new one ready to go over there, and I'll put that in with a little bit of oil around the seal here. So I'll take and oil that up and put that back in. So when I fill both here on the front, and this one here, this is 22 ounces in here. This is the gear shifter oil compartment, and then 3.5 quarts in that, and this one here as well. So 3.5 goes in there. Make sure you check the oil level when the bike is after you run it up, and then check it again and double check it so that you're reading correct on it. Now this one here, on this particular one, it's got the full mark here, just right there, if you can see that. So really what you want to do is fill it up just below that, and just make sure that you're not topped off on that. And partially because if the bike is tipped on its kickstand, it's not going to read the right setting. So you want to make sure when this is in that you hand tighten it, and then put just a quick little turn on it with a little bit of torque, but not much, and then take a look at the level once you have it cycled through on a run. And that's it for the most part of that oil change, but I'm just going to wrap it up with oil filter and then check the oil levels. Okay, we're back. We're going to do the oil filter replacement. So I've got the old one out. I took the old one out. Spilled a little bit of oil, but not too bad. I'm just going to grab just a little dab of oil on my fingertip, and the usual, just kind of go around the gasket with just a light film oil for a seal. Then what I want to do here is we want to put the filter back on. I think I can do it one-handed, actually, if I'm not mistaken. Get that thing back in there and get a nice little spin on it. You can kind of hand tighten it. I'll put a little wrench on it here in a second, but for the most part, that's it. I've got this little 17 millimeter socket that I can just spin it real quick just to double check it and tighten it up. So it looks like it's good and secure. I'm going to put just a short little turn on it with a wrench with both my hands, but then we're just about ready to put oil in it now.